First of all, let me make it perfectly clear that I love all three of these movies. They are indeed great films, and every movie has incredible visuals, acting, and great stories. But there is a glaring issue that becomes apparent the second time you watch any of the three films: rewatchability. A sentence that I often heard people use to describe any of these movies is, "This is the best type of Hollywood movie." To some extent, I would agree with that. But what makes it a Hollywood movie? Big explosions, action set pieces, and I guess guns are pretty attractive. Basically, whatever makes a good trailer and is good for marketing. But these obligations of a Hollywood movie don't stop these movies from a different approach. None of the three films is scared to take risks, especially when it comes to character development. A normal Hollywood blockbuster develops its characters throughout the adventures on the silver screen. These ones use long, uneventful scenes to develop their characters, which can lead a normal, casual Fast and Furious fan to be bored. But don't worry, to everyone's satisfaction, the movie then throws in a monkey mowing down humans with a machine gun like they're plastic unmovable dolls. So everyone's happy: critics, casual audiences, and producers. Character development isn't the only area that these movies tackle differently. There's plenty of them, and they leave everyone amazed that in 2011, 14, and 17, Fox would take so many risks on such a big investment and not just pull another cash grab. It's wonderful, but then you watch them again. So why is rewatchability a problem? Well, because you start noticing the issues. For example, the prison escape scene in War of the Planet of the Apes. First time I saw it, I freaking loved it. It was clever, funny, intense. But the second time, the night-day cycle really bothered me. I mean, it took her 2.5 hours to walk 30 yards. Continuity in general isn't the strong point of these movies, but my point is that once you notice the flaws, you lose the original feeling. That feeling of something so great and perfect. The best way I can explain this is, once you see something you loved and it isn't as good when you rewatch it, it just becomes bad. For example, if you're a big fan of Ocean's 11 and you watch Ocean's 12, there's a big chance you hated it, when the movie's widely considered okay. Not the same thing, but I hope you get the point. I thought this would become more often than not, with us getting more bullshit Hollywood movies every year. But then I watched Blade Runner 2049, a movie that isn't hard to rewatch because you start noticing the flaws, but rather because it's exhausting. It's 3 hours long and has an extremely slow pace. And unlike the Planet of the Apes movies, it doesn't have any trademarks of a Hollywood movie. There's little to no action in the movie, and like I said, has a really slow pace. When you put these two movies side by side, Planet of the Apes loses its punchline of the best type of Hollywood movie, which makes even the best parts about these movies worse. However, these three films are still better than the average Marvel, DC, Transformers film, and for how many shitty movies we get each year, I do think they deserve the praise they get.
Well, thank you, my cousin Barb, for helping me out with this video, being the voice of the video, and helping me out with the script a bit. My voice was pretty broken at the time of recording, so she decided to help me, so thank you very much. But yeah, thank you for watching GUNFACE, and goodbye.